we stand and sing. words of that song. The earth shall soon dissolve like snow, the sun forbear to shine, but God who called me here below will be forever mine. I think that's really important, especially in times like now. We see that this world isn't permanent and things are going to go crazy. But regardless of all of that, we'll always be the Lord's. And regardless of what's going on around us, He loves us, and He's there, and He's sovereign over all. And so tonight, whether you're worried about the coronavirus or things are just weighing heavy on your heart, regardless of what's going on, know that you can come before the Lord. And He meets us right where we are. And so I just want to invite you guys into a time of prayer. Visualize yourselves coming before the cross and know that the foot of the cross is level. There's no places higher or lower. We can just come before and lay down all the things that we carry with us. Because in times like this, we can come and we can worship and we can just give it all to Him. And we can remove those things that feel like barriers between us and Jesus. So take some time now to just come before Jesus, give Him the things that you're carrying, because they aren't yours to carry, they're His. So we're just going to have a time of prayer.
say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. You say I'm held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I'm yours, and I believe what you say of me. I believe. Taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God. You'll have every victory. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved, but I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong, but I think I'm weak. You say I'm held, but I am falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I'm yours, and I believe what you say of me. I believe, and I believe what you say of me. I believe.
Jesus changes everything. We can come before him just as we are, completely broken and lost, and he takes us and he makes us into something new. Like they were just singing in the song, we can believe these things about ourselves, but he says something different. You know, regardless of what we've done or what the world wants to tell us we are, or even the lies that we tell ourselves about who we are, God says, no, I have given you a completely new identity, and what I say is true. And the beautiful thing is that he doesn't only change everything, but he changes it indefinitely. Once God says, you're my child, that can't be taken back. So even when there's times when we feel like maybe we've done too many things that God's going to push us away, or we just don't feel close to God anymore, but the truth is that we will always be his, and we will always be close to him. An analogy that I really love that kind of puts this into a real world perspective is those times when you wake up on a Wednesday and you're like, man, it's gotta be Friday. It feels like Friday all day. You're like, it just feels like Friday. But regardless of how much you feel like it's Friday, it's Wednesday, and there's nothing that you can do to change the fact that it's Wednesday. And so the same is true of our identity in Christ. No matter what we feel, the truth is that we will always be a child of his. And so because of that, we know that those things won't change. We can know that when our circumstances change, our faith in Jesus will remain. And who we are and where we are in him can't be changed. So regardless of what our circumstances are, or the chaos around us, or even if things are really great, we can know that we can worship the Lord regardless. And so the next song we're singing is called It Is Well. And so I pray that through this song you can know that our current state with Jesus means that it's well for us, regardless of the job we have, or our grades in school, or our relationships, or our financial situation. It is well, and that's something that can't be changed.
worship you.
just truly sit down and listen to the lyrics and soak in the simplicity, that beautiful and complex message being conveyed in this song. Each line in the song definitely rings with truth, but overall the song is telling us that God is above all. Everything he created was meant to worship him and praise his name. If the waves, the stars, all creatures in the sky proclaim his goodness and grace, so will I. If he gladly chose surrender, so will I. If he gave his life to love, so will I. He is the one who never leaves the one behind. So just sit back and sing if you like, but really listen to what the message is saying in the song.
God of creation, there at the start, before the beginning of time. With no point of reference, you spoke to the dark and flashed out the wonder of light. And as you speak, 100 billion galaxies are born, and the vapor of your breath the planets form. If the stars were made to worship, so will I can see your heart and everything you've made. Every burning star, a signal fire of grace. If creation sings your praises, so will I. God of your promise, you don't speak in vain, no syllable empty your voice. For once you have spoken, all nature and science follow the sound of your voice. And as you speak, 100 billion creatures catch your breath, evolving in pursuit of what you say. If it all reveals your nature, so will I can see your heart in everything you say. Every painted sky, a canvas of your grace. If creation still obeys you, so will I. So will I. If the stars were made to worship, so will I. If the mountains bow in reverence, so will I. If the oceans roar your greatness, so will I. For if everything exists to lift you high, so will I. If the wind goes where you send it, so will I. If the rocks cry out in silence, so will I. If the sum of all our praises still falls shy, then we'll sing again 100 billion times. Oh, life so I could find it here. If you left the grave behind you, so will I. I can see your heart and everything you've done. Every part designed in a work of art called love. If you gladly chose surrender, so will I. I can see your heart 8 billion different ways. Every precious one, a child you died to save. If you gave your life to love them, so will I. Like you would again 100 billion times. But when measure could amount to your desire, you're the one who never leaves the one behind.
Wow. No, surprise guys, we're doing 5 more. No, but I just had a quick note before we sing this last one. I just wanted to say, I'm sure many of you know, if you know me, that I'm a huge K-State basketball fan. It didn't really pay off an extremely amount this season, but it was really fun going. But it's because I love the atmosphere. I love going. I just love the people there. But more times than not, if you see me at a basketball game, or maybe sometime else, you're going to see me in a jersey. I love my jerseys, and I think the reason I love wearing them so much is just because I feel like I'm a part of it. I feel like I'm a part of the team, and it's special. It's fun to be a supporter of them, and it feels like their wins are my wins, and their losses at times sure feel like my losses, and more losses than wins this season, so I felt a lot of loss. But I go and I'm amongst people who are fans like myself, and we're all there for one reason, and that's our common love for K-State. We're there to support the team we love, and sometimes something the school prides itself on is family, being a part of the K-State family. Everyone is a part of the purple family that's there, and that kind of that makes a connection between us all. And so when I go, I see all the other fans. They're all dressed in purple. They're cheering on their team, and I don't see what type of day they had, what type of sacrifices they maybe made to even be able to attend. I don't know their political backgrounds. I don't know anything else about them other than I know that they're there, and they're there to support a team that's for one common cause. And so when I look out at all of you, I see my brothers and sisters in Christ. And so when we see our brothers and sisters in Christ, it should be the same principle, how we should want them to succeed. Their wins are our wins. Amen. And that under God, we are one body despite all of the divisions in our culture and that our society is placed upon us. And I think we lose sight of that we're one body. So in Paul in Colossians, he says, "Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. And over all these virtues, put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity." Unity's the key word there that I see. And also written in 1 John, I see that no one has ever seen God. But if we love one another, God lives in us, and his love is made complete in us. So ultimately, together, we're working towards that fulfillment that only comes through unity. And so God is so pleased with us when he sees us working together, and we're attaining our unity by setting aside our differences and coming together as one collective body under Christ. It's known that when we prioritize that, God's up there, he's smiling. Psalm 133 says, "How good and pleasant is it when God's people live together in unity." And it makes me smile about those moments when we do walk in line with the image that God created us in. Ultimately, we are working together for that fulfillment. And we can only achieve that when we continue to share the gospel, and we continue choosing love and choosing him and choosing good every day. We gravitate towards the bad, and we have to make those decisions to choose good. So as we close the night with this song we're about to sing, I ask that we don't just sing it. It's an old hymn, so you might know it. So I'm asking, don't just sing it. I pray that we mean every single word that comes out of our mouth. And we offer that in praise and prayer to God. And if that means that you just close your eyes and this is your prayer, then that's totally fine. But let's close out tonight by using that fire in our hearts to say these words to God and to understand the weight of the words that we're saying, and how we can use this and go into where we can strive for unity and fulfillment that we are called to carry out. So let's stand and sing this last one.
Come, live in the light. to live in the freedom of the city of God. We are called to act with justice. We are called to love tenderly. We are called to serve one another, to walk humbly with God. Come, open your hearts, show your mercy to all those in fear. We are called to be light for the hopeless, so hatred and blindness will be no more. We are called to act with justice. We are called to love tenderly. We are called to serve one another, to walk humbly with God. Sing, sing a new song. Sing of that great day when all will be one. God will reign, and we'll walk with each other as sisters and brothers, united in love. We are called to act with justice. We are called to love tenderly. We are called to serve one another, to walk humbly with God. We are called to act with justice. We are called to love tenderly. We are called to serve one another, to walk humbly with God, to walk humbly with God.
All right. Thank you guys so much for coming.